Hello and welcome to ALW Exploration. In this video we're at Sandsend, which is in North Yorkshire. This was the beautiful railway of Sandsend. Now the track used to go from there and it used to go across on a beautiful viaduct, and it used to go up to that railway station up there. And I believe, you can't see it in this shot, but we're going to climb up there in a minute. And there's a railway carriage up there still. But our target piece of today's video is the Sandsend Railway Tunnel. That's the railway station. We're just walking up here. We're getting closer to the station now. And some of the track's still in here. And I'll just take you up here, show you. I've got a railway car and like a freight cabin. You can stay here, you can stay in the old station. This is the old platform. Out of breath from stamping up them steps, but this is the beautiful Sandsend. That's a nice railway station.
That wasn't the track bed. This was the track bed here, what we stood on. Because this is the platform.
You just pointed something out really obvious there,
why
yeah?
have they put the carriage on the platform, not where the track bed would be?
Because it's solid.
I think that was.
Yes.
I bet it's because it's solid. Because all this was slipping in.
Yeah.
This isn't natural. This was banked up for the railway. It was all banked up, and it all started to slip down with the winters. I don't know if you can see that hill there, but it's all slipping down into the sea because it's just mud and sand, and it all needed banking up. But yeah, Dave rightly pointed out, this was the track bed. That's the platform, but they've put the carriages on the platform just for effect, I think, make it look nice. Didn't spot that, but that's why we have Dave. And there's some more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see here, the platform's actually breaking up and slipping down the hill. So as part of the platform, it's snapped and it's all slipping down. So this is why this railway closed, sadly. Yeah. There's some more remains here of the railway. This is old railway fencing. And there is another piece of it here. And it was probably to fence off this drain here. So it would have been.
This is a fair drop, so this wouldn't have been railway, like I said, a landslide.
If there's been a landslide. So I know there was a landslide north of Sandsend, that's what closed the railway. So it could have been this. Yeah, as if it slipped down. So this could be where it's had a landslide. So it's naturally dug out like that. So this could have been a place. This could have been the place that closed the railway.
Whoa, that's a serious drop down there.
It sure is.
Crikey.
Just on the railway walk, and it's quite a misty day today. That's Sandsend. Whitby's just over there, and Sandsend's here. We've walked up there. We're going to continue this way, north to the tunnel. Yeah, is that like spoil from mining the iron ore? Oh, you can make out this. You can make out this where the sleepers have been, and where the underballast's been. These railways used to be like big lumps of ballast. Then they put the sleepers, and then they used to put like a top ballast on. And this is the underballast we can see.
Because I presume they'll have quarried stone out of there when you look at it.
Yeah, they've had a quarry, haven't they?
Quarry there.
So I wonder if they used to have a steam crane and crane it onto here. Because this is why Port Mulgrave, where Dave and I have been, Port Mulgrave closed down because they were moving the iron ore by railway. Whoa, look at the size of that quarry there. They've seriously dug that out. We're just approaching the Sandsend Tunnel now. It looks all covered up, so we might not be getting in. Well, that is it. Sandsend Railway Tunnel. I believe this has got a collapse in it as well, so probably quite dangerous, but if we can get in, we'll be getting in. Let's see if we can get in here then. It looks very closed. Very blocked up indeed by the looks of this. Oh dear. Don't know if we're getting in here today.
Yeah, I'm doing some work on it. Different arch. I think. Yeah, it's got the old lock in.
Right, so we can't get in because I've put a new hatch on it. They've blocked it up, but I'm going to try and point you up there and see if I can get a shot in for you. You see in there, people?
Yeah, it's quite a climb up over up to the top. Well, the air vents have been closed in on it. We've been up on top. I went up on top to have a look.
That's good, that. So sadly, folks, this tunnel is closed off today. We'll see if we can get some keys and come back a different day. But for now, that is the Sandsend Tunnel. We'll be back. We'll get in there. We did go back. We went to the north end of the Sandsend Tunnel, accessed by the Kettleness Tunnel. Video link in description box to the Kettleness Tunnel. But here we go. We're going to go in the north end of the Sandsend Tunnel. Let's go. This portal collapsed in 2008, and this is the damage it's done. It's bent that railway line, and that's part of the portal. Dave's just scoping it out.
To me, to you.
To you.
To me.
Oh, you see how it's bowing there?
Yeah, this
Oh, yes. Walls buckling.
It's not very safe.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Wow, look at this wall bowing out.
Yeah,
So we're now in the Sandsend Tunnel. This part collapsed in 2008. Now, if you look at this wall, don't know if you'll make it out, but it is bowing quite badly. All that is pushing out along its horizontal length, vertically. That will fail at some point in the near future, which will lead to quite a substantial collapse here. This wall is also buckling, probably due to the extra loading. You can see there where it isn't vertically straight like it would have been designed.
Yeah, it's.
It is, isn't it? It's bowing like a.
I don't know. First, we'll just have to keep an eye on because the roof was going in spots for it.
And that has got a serious bow on it. The sandstone's actually pushing out here. That's pushed out about 50 millimetres.
It's a little bit sooty.
There's a refuge there that's been repaired at some point with bricks.
Drainage. Full of cans. I can hear dripping water.
This tunnel is 0.94 of a mile long, and the first 300 yards have a curve. It has a anti-clockwise curve to it, going this way, and then the rest of it is fairly straight. Now I've got there is a sandstone refuge, and it's still got the soot from the steam trains, quite heavy soot. Look, that's just black coal soot, because this track bed isn't flat. There is an incline all the way to Kettleness. So the trains will have had, you know, quite a lot of steam on to get up the gradual incline.
Something being bricked up there, look.
You can see in the ground there where the sleepers used to be, the indents from the sleepers. And then here, watch out for that, Paul. There's a hole there where the drainage used to be. It's quite a substantial tunnel, this one. It's getting very dark and all the walls are black, so I'm going to... There we are, the white balance is adjusting now on the camera. There's a lot of ash on the floor here where they've presumably thrown a bit of the fire out. You wouldn't usually do that in tunnels, but that is coal ash. Unless it's fallen out of the bottom of the firebox as they've gone up the incline.
A lot of water coming down it. Oh, aye, it's blocked over.
Yeah.
Capped off.
This tunnel hasn't seen any active railway service since 1958, when it closed suddenly due to a landslide, and it was just never reopened. There's more ash soot on the wall there, quite substantial. That's about 10mm thick of soot, thick coal soot. Now there's 5 air shafts along this tunnel, along its length. They were capped off in 1958. 2 of the air shafts have got additional galleries going out horizontally to the sea, and they were used during the dig to get the spill, the digging spill. They dumped that over the side of the cliff.
That's bowing in a little bit, look.
Yeah.
That's awful.
In front of us. Looks reflected.
Is that the end?
Yeah, it's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Really? Wow.
I wondered, I saw it and I thought there's somebody else in here.
No. Hey, I thought it was longer than that, you know.
It's a long way down there.
Yes, I can imagine.
It's a lot longer than you think. It's a mile.
How long do you think I think it is?
About a mile.
No, I thought it was longer than that. So you said it was longer than I think.
Yeah.
So I thought it was longer. Does that make sense?
I'll take a photograph of the light at the end of the tunnel.
Go on then.
It looks like there's a partial collapse just up ahead. I can see a lot of debris in the centre line. Just coming into view now. Ah, this could be one of the first air shafts. So just trying to get the light on you. That says to me that some of the cappings come off. That's your first air shaft. There's a lot of water coming down that. And there's obviously a lot of bricks and debris falling down it over the years. Now I can start to see the end of the tunnel. Can you see the light up ahead? Now just looking up the ceiling now, it's very black. And that is just coal soot from the steam age.
Oh, it's coming down there, I say a lick, innit?
Yeah.
Go stand under it, I'll get your photo. Now then,
This is what we're looking for.
this is one of the air shafts that's shored up with railway sleepers and timbers.
Timbers, just like an old mine.
And if you think I'm going through this one, in that damp quagmire, if I had my wellies on, I'd give it a go.
Can't touch down it.
Go on then.
Yeah, it's only wet in it. People have been through though.
You can see, look, you know, folks been traipsing through it.
This would have just been completely filled with smoke, wouldn't it? It almost feels smoky now.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's showing up on GoPro a lot better, is that now?
I'm getting wet.
Yeah, there's a lot of water. Is that a burst pipe or?
The land drain, isn't
There's a pipe there, look.
Is it a?
It's a drain. It's coming out of the drain.
Ah, right.
But there would have been a ring round it and big brackets on the wall when it went.
Ah, so it has had a proper drain.
Chiseled out at wall there, look.
We see this down here.
Ah, yes, I've heard about this.
Yeah, this is what we're on about.
Yeah, it's one for wellies, that though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that looks pretty spectacular.
It does. I'd like to go down there.
Yes, you can see where folk have.
I mean, if you're not bothered about getting your boots caked up, you know, it's
It's to lose your boots down there here, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got beige boots, which are quite a comical point for everyone.
Junt it down there, Paul.
Yeah, put your beam torch. Oh wow! Can you see all the way down there, Paul? That is really long.
Down this side.
Yeah, that reminds me of like tin mines.
Yeah, well that's when I first started that. Yeah, old style mining.
It is old style mining, yeah.
I mean, you think how old these boards are. I mean, they will be preserved and stuff probably with, you know, soot and stuff like that. Coal soot and...
1858 this opened. So, from then.
Yeah, because you look how black they are. And
Yeah, from the railway soot. Yeah, that's deep, that, innit? We're deep into the hill now. I don't know what these bricks are. These must have been like landfill.
I think these were the top of the tunnel before the gap kicked.
Oh, and the farmers.
They've just kicked it in, you know.
So we're just gonna carry on a bit further down the tunnel. So we've got another refuge there. This is interesting where the brick actually meets the sandstone. This feels well ventilated now.
yeah, we're not
Watch out for that lid. So I don't know if they're just rotten wood.
Yeah, if you collapse down there.
Yes.
This is bellying out here, look.
Yeah,
Yeah, is it bowing out again?
Yeah.
You can see where the, yeah, it's had like minor repairs over the years and then they've just give up on it. See the salt here, Paul? All this decay that's coming through.
Yeah. Get a photo on that.
Now that is what you call the beauty of decay.
this wasn't as bad as this would come through.
No, I don't know what that would have been.
Oh yeah. There's another one lower down there, look.
Oh yeah.
Are there natural drains to let the stuff out?
It's been got the jones on that side, isn't it?
Could I borrow your torch, Dave?
No.
Oh, I don't need it now.
Oh, look at that in there.
Yeah. Well spotted, Paul.
Colour of that stuff, whatever it is, iron.
Iron ore.
And calcite, isn't it?
Have they left that out to let it vent? Look at the stalactites above.
Yeah. Wow. Whoa.
That's pretty amazing. And then this wall of salt. Call this the sodium wall.
Lick it.
I was almost tempted. No. No.
I'm not carrying him out if you're passing.
I've seen some weird stuff and that's...
You haven't seen anything.
Can you shine your torch in that one? That's amazing, that. Can you get that, Paul?
What's inside?
It's like iron ore
And stalactites.
and stalactites. It's pretty amazing. I'll carry on a bit. So we're a bit further down the tunnel and the decay at this end is really starting to set in. There's large areas of walls that are bowing. There's all the sodium that's soaking through. Then further up, I believe there, we've got another vent. One of the tunnel vents. Now, it looks like a digger has just like knocked the tunnel vent off as they capped it. And all that remains of the tunnel vent is here. There, that is railway line. And that is one railway vent. Once Dave gets here with his torch, you'll get a right good shot of that.
I'm going away.
Dave's had enough.
That torch is one I gave him.
Is it that metal one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that.
Well, I got it on eBay and it didn't work, and I took it on the shelf and I got my money back and they just said keep it. And I've got another one and I just go to Dave, I go, there you go, see if you can get it working.
I wish someone called Dave and Andy said that to me.
Yeah, have you seen that vent, Dave? That's quite a good one.
I mean, I do get a lot out of them, Dave. He often screams before he gives me his calls, but I do get a lot out of him.
Wow. Get right in the middle.
I'm coming in, I'm coming in.
I'm just going to take a picture of this. Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, that's a photograph and a half. Paul, you need to get in here. That light's amazing. Paul's going to change a lens. This is active live change of lens in a railway tunnel that's full of water.
Does he do it at Formula 1 pit stop speed?
I won't say I'm that fast.
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
No!
That was a good reaction, that wasn't it?
I've never seen him react as quick to out.
You just flick some dust in there.
Hey!
Whoa!
Yeah, this is another one.
I thought this was a refuge and it's a massive tunnel.
Yeah, this is another one.
I know, it looks awesome, doesn't it?
Have you got this?
Come on for you here, Paul.
Kind of like that.
Does smell of diesel,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
smell of diesel. Wow. Look at that,
So-
it's been shored up.
I would very much imagine that one of the early diesel multiple unit trains that came through here has had a fuel leak on it. And it's dumped a load of fuel, so it really smells of diesel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we're nowhere near any roads or anything. See, that's
How long did it close? Since, was it?
1958 this closed.
So what's that make it about?
63 years ago.
Oh, so they'll be running diesels then, yeah?
Yeah.
See that on the floor there? Now that is something that's got a winding handle type thing on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it is.
To wind.
Look at this. Amazing.
Proper coal mining stuff this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll just get a shot of. Oh, there's a bit of railway line there. Do you see how far we can get whilst there? Taking pictures.
I feel a difference in temperature, can't you?
Yeah, just because of the water. Or is it the ventilation, do you think?
I think it's probably the air rushing through, you know, if you get close to the end of the tunnel, the vents will be drawing it in, won't they?
Yes.
If
the stalactite thing.
Wow. They're pretty special, those.
Now, those took quite a while to build up.
Oh yeah, years and years of stillness to do that.
What's the drain covers?
Yes. Yeah, we don't want to be falling down any of those.
You know, you can in the street, what do you know, when it runs clear, isn't it?
Yeah, it runs really clear.
There was, look all the work. There was like a cave that gone into, and there's been years and years of junk dropped in it. It was full of cars and all sorts. They took some diggies with them and paddled to them. And there was piles of cars, and you could see down the heap of the ears that the different cars had gone back.
I believe that's known as the car caves, and I know my friend Kurt Roberts, shout out to him, I know he's been. North Wales area.
Yeah, I think that's where it was.
Yeah, there is like Vauxhall Vivas and things down there.
Yeah.
Whoa, have you seen that boat?
Yeah, well, I think this is where that sailed it. I knew it had been a collapse.
That's a bow and a half, that, innit?
Yeah, if you look here, it's so marked.
Yeah, it's getting bad, that, innit? Yeah, that's a serious bow.
Yeah, I think this is why because that boat has bring the roof in.
Yeah, that will bring the roof down, that. That's big lumps coming down. I might actually call it not go any further because it just simply isn't worth it.
Yeah, if we could have got out the other end if that went wrong, but we've only got...
Yeah, would actually be sealed in. Would actually be trapped in this part until deadness. So we're not going to take that risk. There's large areas of the roof there that have come down.
Did you get to the end?
It's getting quite... After having a collapse, it does look... If it comes down, it's all basically, it doesn't look good.
I'll do more stuff, but it's up there, ready for coming down, ready for collapsing.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, bad. Not just a little boy.
You need that.
You need a high-vis vest. And I haven't got one. If you had a high-vis vest, all would be well. And a clipboard.
Clipboard as well, and a pen.
Clipboard. Yeah, they will be sorted.
Everything avoids it then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just falls around you at your feet.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome in here, isn't it? It's just that end is ready for collapsing. We're engineers and we know what's safe and what isn't, and that isn't safe enough to be going down, so there's no need. We wouldn't get any footage down there that we can't get here, so.
It would be an ideal place to go.
Yeah.
Every day of it.
Yeah, it would.
Heck.
Paul found a puddle. No, but which one would sink?
What I mean? It's bone dry here.
Yes, because of the elevation. This tunnel's got a gradient all the way to Kettleness.
Oh, it has, hasn't it?
Yeah. Starts at Ravenscart and goes all the way to Kettleness.
It doesn't seem that steep, but you can feel it now, can't you?
Yeah.
It's at this point you know it's rising.
Yeah.
And that light at the bottom looks like it's lower and lower.
Yeah, it does, yeah, because that's actually the top. That's the top of the opening. And that's low down. So we're starting in the curve now.
Yeah.
So we're actually in the last 300 yards of the tunnel.
I'm wondering if parts of this was a token line.
Token line.
where you receive a token at said point, a signal box or a ground frame where only one train can access that line at any one time.
Yeah, I believe that was at the stations.
Was it?
Yeah, Kettleness and Ravensky, you had to have a token.
Because it would suggest, I'm not seeing no cable.
No signalling, no.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's got bone half on it, that, isn't it? I don't know if the lens is picking that up, but that is really sticking out. Look there. It's about 25mm, pushing out. Oh, that's real bad.
That's nice.
That's cream crackered, that.
And it's funny it's round about here as well.
Yeah, where all the lumping and banging's happened.
When you go past those shafts, you can smell the air, can't you, from above?
Yes. Yeah, that sort of,
Farmy, ploughed up field type smell.
yeah. Whereas this just smells,
Doesn't smell damp, does it?
no, smells fine. Oh my,
What's that?
that is actually a stone slipping out.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Echo!
Oh my god, if that falls, this whole roof section will go.
Jeez.
And that slips probably 75% of the way out.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Yeah, if that goes, this ceiling's coming down.
Won't it?
Yeah. That's nearly out as well. See if this is like Jenga, how these are built. And if that comes out, the ones around it aren't supported, then they'll fall as well. That is a major collapse waiting to happen.
That's bad, that.
Yeah,
That is bad.
that is really bad.
I believe I saw that.
I just want to get out now. No, I've seen that. Yeah, that's the end of this tunnel explore. Let's get out of here.
I'm looking pretty low now.
Yeah, that's bad, that.
At first, you know what I thought it was at first? Something to do with steam engines. Like some kind of like coal capture or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seemed a bit weird, or I don't know. On close inspection, it was obviously a big piece of the roof.
For anyone who can remember the importance of a keystone, that is the keystone of the roof. If that falls out, the lock comes down. And as we know, the end that we're coming to now has actually collapsed. 2, 1.
Hello. I forgot what I was saying. Right, 3, 2, serious face.
You put all these in the outtakes.
Hello and welcome to ALW Exploration. This is Sandsend Tunnel.
One more, because I looked up for some reason. One more, Dave, sorry.
Right. So that was the Kettleness and Sandsend Tunnel. I'm Andy from ALW Exploration. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 PM. Bye bye for now.
Bye for now. Bye. Don't forget to press the like button.
And subscribe.
Looking over my shoulder, looking back at your door. In my head it goes over and over. Should I leave or want it more? Looking over my shoulder.